so in this demo I'm going to do a quick demonstration of doing a mountain scene with a reflection of the water and how easy it is to use some of the features within Sketchbook Pro. So first I'm going to go up here and I'm going to do image size and remove the proportions because I don't want it to keep the proportions. I'm going to change this to 1080 by 768. Then I'm going to set this background color to a blue for a sky. Okay, and then I'm going to come back up here to layer 1, and I'm just going to draw in some mountains. And first what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the ruler to put in my horizon. And you can see down at the bottom your angle will tell you to have it straight or not. Put this down here. I'm just going to draw in some mountains here. Draw my horizon line across here. Then I'm going to close that now that I've got my horizon, and I'm going to use the Symmetry tool. Turn this one off. Move this down. And then I'm going to use this to mirror my effects. So what I want to do is I want to start, let's see, right here. And just begin to kind of sketch in some mountains. And I'm going to put some mountains in the black foreground. Okay, now that I've got those sketched in, make sure these lines meet up. Okay. Now I'm going to lock the layer, turn this back on so that it will mirror it. And then I'm going to switch this to a little bit darker. And I'm going to fill this in. Let's see. Okay, now that I've got in my main color is in there, now I'm going to turn off the fill, turn the mirror back on. And what we're going to do is we're going to begin to put some texture on these mountains now. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to go over here to my brush library. And I'm going to go down here to one of the texture libraries sets that I have, and I'm going to pick one of these rock details. I'm going to choose this one. And check the size and the flow. Strength. And I'm going to lighten the color up some. And then I'm just going to begin to put some of this texture down in here. To adjust the size a little bit for this. Okay, now I'm going to change this to green. I'm just going to put some green over here. Get a little one on the top up here, coming down the side, a bit up here. You go, and there we have some grassy sides to our mountains. Now I'm going to go up to this texture, and I'm just going to put some now we're going to go down to another texture pack that I have in here. It has some different plant shapes. Here we go. Let's change these colors up a little bit. Okay, now we've got some plant life on there. Okay, now that we've got some plant life on here, now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into a reflection. And the way we do that is, first of all, I'm going to create a new layer for water. Going to go into my brushes, and then I'm going to go back up to my texture pack that I used for the mountains, and I'm going to find, here we go, here's my water. I'm going to find which one of these I like the best, and then I'm going to lighten this up. Too big. Let's undo that. Let's adjust the size. Let's cut it down to 50. Let's turn off the symmetry tool because we don't want it to do it on the top. And we're just going to start down here at the bottom, just go across. Okay, that's a little bit too busy, so we want to undo this. We want to let's try adjusting the flow. See how that does. Still don't like that, so let's undo that. Let's try adjusting the strength. Increase the size a little bit. There we go. That's more like what I'm looking for. Oops, a little too strong there. Undo that. Now that we've got our water established there, now we're going to kind of make this all blend together. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over here. First I'm going to show you the different effects. So let me close out the brush library, and then I'm going to show you with the smear. Let's adjust the size. There we go. And we're just going to kind of swipe back and forth. Just kind of give it that blurry look of a reflection in the water. By using that smear. And you want to be careful because you don't want to overdo it. And now that we've got that reflection, now we need to adjust this right here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch back. And we need to put another line here. So we're going to put some foam kind of along the edges, showing water splashing up. It's a little too, we need to adjust the size of it, so we're going to scale that back. Oh, that don't look right. So let's undo that. Let's try a different seafoam. There we go. There's what I'm looking for. Spray. Let's do spray. Okay. Let's adjust it down. Like that. So anyway, we've basically basically shown you what it is that I was going to go over with you, which is basically how to use the Symmetry tool and the ruler and some of the different tools in here to get different effects. So I've basically gone over how I showed you how we use the different texture tools to get texture on different types of mountains and water, as well as how to use the Symmetry tool to do a mirror effect to get a reflection in the water. Now, one more thing that I want to go do really quick to this is the image in the water will not be quite so clear. So you kind of want to play around with that until you get it looking like you want it. And like I said, that's a little bit too bright for me. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to find another tool that I like. We really need some more of the water effects in here. So I'm going to use the basic wave, adjust it down. Okay, and then I'm going to go back and use the smear tool to kind of soften that out again. And I just want to use it over the area where the reflection of the mountains are, because we want to make it look like it's a reflection and not a copied image. We need to put some more of this water in on this side. Switch back to the smudge tool. Kind of soften up some of these waves. And there we go. And I've just gone over and showed you some of these tools. Again, this is your brush toolbar. This is your tools toolbar. Your layers. Your color editor box. And your brush library. And as well as with that, you also have in here, you also have a way, what is called a lagoon. And your lagoon is basically all of these on one toolbar. And so you can close these and just access everything from this. The lagoon toolbar here is, you've got your tools, which is these. You've got your brushes, which is these. Your color wheel, which I just closed. Your select tool. Your layers and your files. And then this little wheel here, when you click on it, it's going to pull up a menu, and it's basically all the locations within the window that you can move the lagoon. You can move it to the left corner, the top corner, the right. You can have it sitting on the side right here. You can have it as a tile bar. Again, here's your tools, your search, all the same things that you have on your toolbar up top. Your brushes you can choose. And again, you can customize these, and it starts, whatever you have over there is what you will have in here. Then your color wheel, you have your transparent, your white, and you can change these. And to bring it up, you just double click on it. Then you have your select for moving and rotating, and your lasso tool. As you can see, it selected it when I released it. And then here you have your save, your new, open an existing, previous image, and next image. Then you have your undo and your redo, and then over here you have your current toolbar and your current color. And you can turn this off if you don't want it. You can just go down here to UI off, and it turns off the UI. And it just shows right here to bring it back. Tile bar. And there we have it. And I hope you picked up some things and learned some things from watching me use some of the features in this Sketchbook Pro version, and learned some things. And I hope you enjoyed and followed along, and I hope this helped you out some. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.